Surprisingly, top lawmakers cannot even agree on where to start the negotiations for the next stimulus package, let alone how to finish the stimulus negotiation. According to reports out there, the White House and the Senate are on different pages when it comes to the next stimulus package. So the Senate wants something else on the next stimulus bill, and the White House wants another thing on the next stimulus package. So right now, we all know the Senate is controlled by the Republicans, and the president is a Republican. So both of these sides cannot agree on the same thing right now. They are on different pages, and this seems to be throwing in some confusion amongst a lot of people out there. Then, when it comes to the negotiations, it's been a whole week since House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Senate Leader Mitch McConnell have spoken on the stimulus. So remember, Mitch McConnell did not want to have any stimulus negotiations with House Speaker Nancy Pelosi prior to the election. But post-election, Mitch McConnell said the stimulus was going to be his number one priority when he gets back to the Senate. But guess what? He has not spoken to Nancy Pelosi in over a week on anything that leads the stimulus forward. So this is very interesting. As we've been going through these updates, you've seen the recent reports, and we know the story changes every day with how things are going. And Congress is set to leave for the year in just over a week. So another recess for Congress. Basically, the House Democrats or the House lawmakers have emphasized that they could keep working even during Christmas until they are able to reach an agreement. So House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and some Democrats have said, regardless of what happens, no recess. We're going to be here to make sure we get the next stimulus package down. I want to hear what you guys think about this in the comment section below. And other people are worried. Some other lawmakers are worried about whose name goes on the stimulus checks. Can you imagine? So here's the deal. We're talking about getting the stimulus checks out, and people are worried about who takes credit. They don't want Donald Trump's name to appear on the stimulus checks. It doesn't matter what is going on right now. The president is focused on how to overturn the election, and people are worried about not having his name show up on the next stimulus checks. I want to know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. So, before we dive into today's details and the major details you deserve to know about the stimulus package and what the lawmakers, your lawmakers, are saying about this next stimulus bill, if you have not subscribed to this channel, you are really missing out. Please consider subscribing now to avoid missing out on the latest stimulus updates, economic updates, and financial tips for your financial wellness. One more thing. If you support a second stimulus check, if you support more financial help and you need Congress to act quicker to pass the stimulus checks and the stimulus bill now, give this video a thumbs up. Thank you. Okay, so there's a surprising report or survey that shows that an overwhelming majority of Americans want Congress to pass more stimulus now. So just in case you were thinking you were the only one who's been wishing or wanting Congress to pass another stimulus check or the next stimulus bill, check this out. So according to this report from Vox, and a new poll and data that came from Vox shows that 81% of voters, US voters, want Congress to pass another stimulus check. So here's the deal. Many people want to see another stimulus check, and far fewer people care about the liability protections. Remember, Mitch McConnell has said that any stimulus package he wants to put out there will contain the liability protection for businesses. But a lot of Americans right now do not even care about having liability protections over the stimulus checks. I want to hear your thoughts about this in the comment section below. Do you think the stimulus checks should be held up because of liability protections for businesses? So 75% of respondents say that this was what they wanted to prioritize in the next package. So the stimulus checks, that's what they want to see. And I want to know, do you think the stimulus checks, I shouldn't be asking this, but just wanted to ask anyways. If you think the stimulus checks are the most important thing in this package, over unemployment benefits, over funding for states and local governments, over the funding for vaccine distribution, let us know in the comment section below. Thank you. So now, who is to be blamed for all this stimulus debacle? A lot of people right now are blaming the Democrats. Some people are blaming the Republicans, and others are blaming House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, Mitch McConnell. Who do you think is responsible for the stimulus delay? I want to know what you think in the comment section below. So according to the report, while you type out what you think, according to the poll or the survey, 31% of voters think the Republicans are responsible for the lack of stimulus. Then check this out. 38% think the Democrats are responsible for the delay in stimulus. Then 32% of people, according to this report from Vox, say that the Senate Republicans led by Mitch McConnell are specifically responsible for the stimulus delay, while 43% said that the same thing for the House Democrats. So 43% said that the Democrats led by House Speaker Nancy Pelosi are responsible for the stimulus delay. So it looks like the survey that was polled shows very interesting numbers. But like I said, right now the only people who are very, very adamant about Congress leaving are the Democrats. So they don't want Congress to leave for another recess until the stimulus package is out or the next stimulus bill goes through. So jumping into who is saying what, this report from Politico is very interesting because right now top negotiators cannot agree on where to start, like I mentioned, let alone how to finish the stimulus negotiations. So Washington seems to be broken according to this report because both sides, even people on the same side, cannot even agree on what exactly needs to happen. Check this out. So the Senate Majority Whip John Thune, who is a top Republican from South Dakota, said, and I quote according to this report from Politico, everybody kind of assumes that we'll get back here next week and all these efforts that are going on will run into kind of the proverbial brick wall. Sometimes it doesn't look that promising, but we still have a week and a half to go. Maybe we'll be here at Christmas. Again, this is another Republican who has hinted at Congress staying open during the Christmas break. So Senator John Tester, a Democrat from Montana, said, and I quote, according to Politico, what you make of it is you are probably not going to get a deal until people get together. The people who should be doing the negotiation are Mitch and Chuck. And by Mitch, he's talking about Senate Leader Mitch McConnell. And by Chuck, he means Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer. These are the top two people in the Senate right now from the Republican and the Democrat side. Again, let me know your thoughts about this in the comment section below. While we wait for Congress to finalize the next stimulus package, you may have to pick up a side hustle or a side gig to get some cash or make some extra money from home. Be sure to check out the video on the left to discover the one-of-a-kind website that pays you hundreds to thousands of dollars to just read out loud. This is a free, simple, and exclusive side hustle, and in this video, you'll discover the step-by-step process to get started today. And if you want the best-kept secret to increase your credit score fast, check out the video on the right. Don't forget to help others find this video quicker by liking this video and sharing it. And also, be sure to subscribe now as we track the latest progress on the next stimulus package. See you in the next update. Be safe and thank you for watching.